What's going on? So let's talk about the opportunity agenda for a black man. And I have a few questions. So this is the campaign website, kamalaharris.com/agenda. It says Kamala Harris would deliver for a black man. Donald Trump is a serious threat to the lives of black men. Okay. It says Vice President Harris would deliver for black men and their families. That's the title of the section here. Vice President Harris is laying out an agenda to give black men the tools to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. So that part is very important to build wealth and to achieve financial freedom. So I understand that part. I dig that, right? It says lower costs for themselves and their families and protect their rights, addressing the issues that black men across the country have told her are their top concerns. Again, addressing the issue that black men across the country have told her are their top concerns. Now, with that being said, I have a question. Going back to this photo here, who are these black men that she is talking to? Because let's be honest, certain group of black men, their top concerns is not the top concerns of other black men. They think differently. It's not the same. So if she asking a specific group of black men, hey, what do you think? The assumption is, well, this must be the idea, the top concerns of other black men as well. And it's simply not true. It's not true. So going back and reading the points here. The first point is this. Provide 1 million forgivable loans up to $20,000 to black entrepreneurs and others. I don't know who others are who have a good idea but don't have the resources, connections, or access to capital to get their business off the ground. So this one, we'll say that this one is the top concern here. A loan, a grant, we need money. Okay. Next one. It says launch a national health equity initiative focused on black men. I don't really care about that part. I have health insurance already, so I go see a doctor twice a year. So if you have health insurance, just go see a doctor, do your blood work, lower your stress, watch what you eat, okay, exercise, drink water, take care of yourself. So to me, this really isn't a top concern. This is an individual issue. Take care of yourself, okay? Next one. Legalize marijuana at the federal level to break down unjust legal barriers that hold black men and other Americans back. I for one, I don't smoke marijuana or weed, so this really isn't my top concern. So, with that being said, going back to this photograph, why would you say that legalizing marijuana is a top issue? When in this room, I see a bunch of professional black men surrounding Harris. Nothing about this photo says these men smoke weed or marijuana. They care about that. I'm not buying that. Next one. It says lower costs by enacting the first ever federal ban on corporate price gouging for food and groceries. So this is something that she mentioned before. So this is nothing new. Next point says lower rent and provide down payment assistance to triple the number of new first time black home owners. No different than the 25 grand down for the opportunity economy. So out of all the points, I would say the first one is probably the most important. The other ones don't matter to me. National Health Equity Initiative focus on black men. This guy right here next to her, this fat dude right here, this chubby guy on her left side, I can tell that he isn't in the best health here, right? I can guarantee you is a few guys in this room that are not in the best health. They're overweight, probably. They don't exercise. So why is You're talking about launching a national health equity initiative. I will be irate. You better not if you are in the worst shape, if you don't exercise, you better not bring up launching a fucking national equity health equity initiative for black men. And you, for one, are not in shape. So this dude next to her, I can tell he don't work out. I can tell that he's not in shape. And I bet you it's a few brothers in this room who are not in the best shape. So out of all these points, the only point that really matters is the first one, or as provide 1 million forgivable loans up to 20 grand. Everything else on this, these points don't matter. So this is why black men are angry right now, because why would you do this now? Why would you wait till now, almost the end of October, to release this now aimed at black men? Because they know we have the issue with the black vote, especially black men. We have not made an attempt to reach black men, and this is the best we have. We thought that Barack Obama would work. That didn't work. So the shame, the guilt, the insults, the threats, that didn't work. So they brought out the policies. Now this does not work. You cannot put us at the very end and say, here you go, and then expect us to show up. You can't do that. So this is why she is struggling. I don't understand, right? How do you, in your campaign, Harris has raised $1 billion since she has launched her campaign, and she is still struggling right now. How is this possible? So that's a big red flag for you to raise $1 billion, and this is the best that you can come up with. This is it. Like this is the best option right now, to where you offer legalizing marijuana, lowering the price of food and groceries, and you're talking about launching a national health equity initiative for black men. This is the best you can do. That's it. So yeah, black men have a right to be angry. How dare you? You know for a fact that we are a major voting bloc in these elections. Why would you wait till now to unveil this crap and say, here you go? This is the best thing I got, because somehow, yeah, we talked to black men across the country and they have told me their top concerns. And this is what they have told me that is bothering them and what's on their mind and what they care about. When you look at this photo, you can care that these dudes, you can see that these guys don't give a shit about no damn marijuana. Come on, man. Really? They care about health and shit. Come on. Are you kidding me? This is why people are saying it's a joke. They're upset, they're mad. They have a grudge right now. There's a lot of black men right now that are looking at the Democratic Party and they're holding a grudge. They're furious, they're upset, and rightfully so. Because you can't come out at the last minute and this is the your best shot. Out of all the shots that you could have taken, this is your best shot. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell that, yeah, you have talked to a lot of black men and they told you their top concerns. And then out of all their top concerns, you narrow it down to these 5 points here. It's not acceptable. It's something that is simply not acceptable from someone that know that she has to earn the vote. It shows you that she comes off as fucking lazy. Lazy. I saw the interview with Charlemagne the God, and she had the nerve to say the reason why that she repeats herself over and over and over again is discipline. Harris does not have to say that she grew up in the middle class. We know this because she has said it over and over again. So this has nothing to do with discipline. She comes off as fucking. This is lazy. To me, this is fucking lazy. This right here is lazy. Out of all the black men you talk to, this is what you came up with. Like you just couldn't brainstorm longer than this. The top concern should be the economy. The top concern should be the economy. The top concern should be the economy. If we ain't talking about dollars, it don't make sense. It just doesn't. So yes, black men are angry right now, and rightfully so, because this is the best you got. And this is why we're seeing a trend right now for the Democratic Party is going down. The support is going down. It's not increasing. It is going down and has been going down, and it will continue to go down as long as the Democratic Party does not offer black men more. It has to be more than this. So that's my thoughts on that. The opportunity agenda for black men. It's a joke. You know, black men are they're gonna hold a grudge now. They're gonna hold a grudge. It's obvious now that we are not really feeling Kamala Harris. And she just might lose this one because once again, you do everything, you talk about everything else, but the one group, the voting block you need, you ignore them until the last minute, until 2 weeks left. You ignore them. Come on.